Hello everybody, I'm Mike from the Rewatch Project podcast, and I am back with another edition of Front Row, and I'm back in the wonderful world of one Elvis Aaron Presley with a reaction to the song The Sound of Your Cry. Judging by the cover artwork for this is a mid-70s Elvis. Never heard this song before, so as is always the case, this will be a pure As the Driven Snow reaction. I notice Epic, the Baz Luhrmann Elvis Presley concert movie documentary, has just released, or is about to release. I'm hoping to get to that sometime in the coming days and weeks. Long-time viewers will know, though, that I've recently moved house, recently started work, so that has resulted in the programming being a little bit interrupted, shall we say, and that may also affect when I get to the cinema to see aforementioned film, but rest assured, that's definitely something that I want to do. A quick reminder that we do appreciate feedback. Please do leave comments here on the channel, and also check out the other content here, including the Rewatch Projects with Hannah and Mike podcast, where we go back and, in that case, rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness that cohabits to this here channel. Also, likes and subscribes very much appreciated. The more people who subscribe, the more people find the channel. So if you do watch this content but you're not subscribed, please do so and set your alerts. It helps more people find the channel. It raises the profile, it gets more conversation going, and that is a wonderful motivator for recording these Elvis reaction videos more often. And last but not least, donations via PayPal, very much appreciated. Only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship, and all money that we get goes towards the upkeep of the show, the software, hardware, all that good stuff. Okay, so The Sound of Your Cry, yes, that is the name of this song. Elvis time. Quick reminder, though, for those who maybe have not watched this channel before, I do pause these songs, I do talk over them. These are reaction videos, okay? I don't just sit here passively listening and then tell you what I think at the end. That is how I choose to react. This is what I do on my channel. So if you want to hear this song in its entirety, there are better ways to do that than watching this video, so you have been warned. The Sound of Her Cry, Elvis Presley. Let's go. Ooh, beautiful orchestral. Guitar bends.
The clock by the bed is ticking, too loud in the quiet night. I lie in the darkness thinking I must go before it's light. Before you open up your eyes and you beg me to stay, I'll leave, 'cause I can't stand to see you hurt this way. Sleep, my love.
Oh, dramatic.
As I kiss you goodbye. Then I won't hear the sound of your cry.
Oh, this is amazing, because this isn't a narrative song like the much more prosaic Kentucky Rain, but it's equally cinematic in its own way. It sounds almost like a movie score, and it feels extremely operatic. Not the style of vocal performance, but just the general timbre of the song, the way it builds and the way that it explodes in the strings. Very sophisticated arrangement. I'm liking this.
Though I knew the time was coming.
Love it when we've got, sorry, I don't like to pause so quickly usually, but that backing vocal, I can't remember the lady's name. Somebody pointed that out, but I love that ethereal sort of theremin style vocal, and it gives a real spacey kind of escapist, preternatural, otherworldly exoticism that's really appealing. And I think that there's, you know, a bit like what you got in the James Bond movies in the 60s, you know, before we had these cheap airlines and affordable travel, and it was very rare that anybody had the opportunity to go overseas or have holidays abroad. This glamour and this sense of internationalism and exoticism was something that we went to the cinema for and to music for and art for, because we couldn't get it anywhere else. You know, that's why Come Fly With Me by Sinatra and the fetishization of travel and airlines and the glamour that went with that, and the, you know, Madison Avenue advertising and Doris Day and Rock Hudson movies really sold that. And I think that there was a transportative element to music in that classic era, and I think that what that high-pitched theremin-style vocal, it's almost like something out of a science fiction film, evokes is that sense of the exotic, because we didn't necessarily, as working class or lower middle class people, have the opportunity to experience the world so much. So it had to come to us through art and performance, and this promise. If in the 50s Elvis had this promise of escape to young people, this idea of discovering yourself and your possibility and your sexuality and your freedom, now that this idea of the teenager existed, older Elvis is still doing that in a different way and presenting this possibility of escape and exoticism to people who maybe were trapped in middle age now in the mundanity of everyday existence. He brought some beauty into the world, and that's one of the things that Elvis does tremendously well, is he brings beauty into the world.
Knew the time was coming and our love would end somehow. I just couldn't bear to tell you exactly.
The vocals really make me lean in and really listen.
I know we can't go on, that it was wrong to start. But if you wake up crying now, you know you'll break my heart.
Great build.
Sleep, my love.
So dramatic, soaring.
As I kiss you goodbye.
Just opens up, clouds part.
I won't hear the sound of your cry.
So dramatic.
Oh, sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. And I won't hear the sound of your cry.
Oh, very nice.
As I kiss you, kiss you, kiss you.
Oh yeah, he's improvising a bit now.
Then I won't hear the sound of your
I don't want him to fade out. I want to hear Elvis keep going. And I mean, this is a song about somebody leaving as well, and it does feel like that. It feels like this dramatic expansion. You can almost the image that this song evokes to me is kind of the unfurling of wings. But what a great example of a vocal and the choices made from a performance and production perspective with the music all coming together to tell a story in a really dramatic and operatic way, but again with that element of glamour and pageantry, but of course with that humanity that Elvis always brings. Really sensational stuff. Let me know what to cover next. Quick reminder that I do very much appreciate feedback and donations via PayPal, if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. Check out the other content on this channel as well. It's not just Elvis stuff. You might find some stuff that you like, but either way, I'll be back really soon with more Elvis reactions because my boy. See you soon. Bye-bye.